Jay-Z done stopped with J. Cole because he won't act rich.
Right. He won't be up.
Yeah, Jay-Z like, nigga, level up, nigga. This nigga keep going down. This nigga got chains, took them off, got a car, sold it, got a bike.
Nah, look, you know what's crazy?
He had an Xbox. He only play board games now.
Man, look.
City where nobody sleep. Just type in and ask where I'm at.
Now, what the fuck?
Woo. Man.
Like we said, episode 238 of the Rise and Grind podcast. Your boy Roderick in the building.
I'm Cari.
Nah, what the fuck, Cari?
Yeah, that was crazy.
I don't even feel like it hit like that for me when it first came out.
Nah, yeah, maybe not. I swear, like the whole time it was playing, though, I was thinking back to just like last year when him and Kendrick dropped.
Oh, the album for sure hit. Mm-hmm. But I'm really remembering maybe like 3 weeks ago, something like that. I'm passing by Instagram Reels and I see, I don't know if there was the actual video for that or if they just did like a compilation of Baby Keem shit. And it was the beat switch from the I'm OD in Paris, I'm OD in France until when the beat gets like darker. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh shit. I didn't realize this track was this crazy. All I remembered this for was Smoking on Your Top 5 tonight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, no. Go back. Ever since then, I've been on that track. Crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
That nigga's penmanship is different.
Mm-hmm. PG Lane fool. I said it.
I'm sorry?
Put some respect on him.
No, I said that too. Hell yeah, you got to put some respect on Baby Keem's name and his pen. Fuck. And he's writing for a lot of these niggas out here. We're back in the building. It's Monday.
Yep.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome to a new week. We pushing through May, just like we said we was pushing through April, just like we said we was pushing through March and February and January.
Damn, you pushing P?
No.
What you mean?
I was pushing P before the Gunna movement.
Before the plea?
Absolutely. I was pushing P before Gunna was pushing P.
Oh, word.
Come on now, man.
For sure.
You know it. You was pushing P.
I know, bro.
But just like that, guys, we're almost six out of 12 months in. We're almost a halfway in.
To the year. I know.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's wild.
Of course, we still got the rest of this month and all of June to actually say we're halfway through. But fuck.
Still scary.
We were just making our goals for the beginning of this year.
Uh-huh. It's scary, man. Yeah. Just scary. I don't have too much to say. It really be, I don't know. Like sometimes I think about it, I'm like, damn. That's why I always say like we gotta, every day you gotta just try to make things count and just live, bro. We try to get to a certain age. When I get to this certain point in my life, I'm gonna do this. When I get this paycheck or this raise, I'm gonna do this. Like, nah, bro, like live now.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like as much as you can, you know what I'm saying? Just like live in the moment. But yeah, I agree, man. Every day just flying by. I say it every time.
Yeah. We're making it all the way through 2023 quickly.
Fast.
But I don't have too much more on that. How was your weekend?
Weekend was great, man. Weekend was great. So I didn't work Friday. I went to a wedding. Ziggy got married.
I did see that. Shout out Ziggy.
Yeah,
Shout out
yeah,
Ziggy.
Ziggy
Where we at?
Yes. You gotta give it up for Black love always.
Absolutely. I would give it up one more time for Black love.
It's a lot of energy from the crowd today.
Yeah. They're going crazy. Shout out to live audience. What y'all doing over there? Oh my God. They're fucking with us.
He said they fucking.
The crowd's fucking with us today. Oh my God.
But nah, man, Ziggy, once again, shout out you, shout out Black love. It was amazing. The wedding was Friday, so
it looked like a great time. It looked like an amazing setting from what I saw from all the guys that posted about it.
Yeah, so the venue was great. And then just the outside part of it kind of gave you the feeling of like the Rock Nation brunches, I swear.
Jump in the broom. It looked like, all right,
yeah.
Anything you've ever seen of a black wedding that was outdoor in the movies that you would think of, it looked like that. It looked like a storybook wedding.
Yep.
That was great.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was hot as hell. It was hot as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, you niggas was out there in suits.
Ooh, boy,
Cari,
it
I
was
saw you
hot.
devouring plates like a fucking demon out there.
Yeah, bro. I was having a great time. You know, it's open bar. You feel me? So like I'm having drinks.
Okay,
I can't even
okay.
remember how many, I don't know. So yeah, I'm waiting on the food. That was a salad. I had to tear that salad up real quick. They had some chicken breasts, mashed potatoes, asparagus. You know, I double backed on that. But yeah, man, that was my Friday. It was great. Great wedding. I love going to weddings, by the way. It's just a great time. Just an amazing time.
I haven't been to one in a long time. Long time.
Yeah, but I actually forgot. So Friday morning before the wedding, I actually I linked up with my mom and we celebrated like Mother's Day on Friday. So we just went and got something to eat. We got breakfast, and then I went to the wedding. So that was my Friday. Saturday, the wedding, the venue was closer to where my parents live. So after the wedding, I just pulled up to their crib. It was like 15 minutes. Stayed there. Woke up the next day. Came back to the crib this Saturday. Just relaxed, man. Did a lot of sleeping, just watching TV, a lot of pod work and shit. Just relaxing. Then the next day, podding, Sunday. And that's it, man. But overall, I had a great weekend, great Mother's Day weekend. Shout out to all of the mothers. I hope y'all
Absolutely.
enjoyed.
Shout out to all the mothers.
Everybody.
Hey, crowd, why y'all not? Oh,
my God.
Oh, there they go. There they go.
Crazy again.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the mothers, the stepmothers, the baby mothers, the wives that are mothers, kind of.
All y'all.
All
y'all that stepped up.
Yeah, but shout out to all the fucking mothers, man. Everybody knows that y'all are doing an amazing job. Nobody asks for y'all to be perfect. We just ask for y'all to be what y'all are today. Mm-hmm. That's the best. I'm a mama's boy, man. Today was full of Mother's Day shit. I'm actually dipping out of here after this to go to another dinner for my mother. Took my mother and my sister, who's a mother now, to breakfast this morning. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your week.
I'm done. No, go ahead.
Cop some gifts for them as well. Just a whole lot going on. The weekend was cool. It was really a blur for me. I can't think of too much. Saturday school, it was always like that. Saturday consisted of purchasing gifts, things like that, going to search. My sister, the one that's a mother now, it's my older sister, shout out Jordan. She's really like the best gift giver there could fucking be. Like when it comes to somebody being a creative, amazing gift giver, she knows she's that in the family and like she prides herself on that. So like I always try to do my best getting a gift for her. Mm-hmm. Bro,
I'll put on the show.
Bro, I just do not be like, I'm one of the most creative people ever. When it comes to gift giving, I blank the fuck out. I don't know what it is. I'm a gift card nigga.
What is it, man? Like, do you just you freeze?
I don't know what it is. And like the thing is, I feel so bad because I'm thinking like, damn, these are my family members. It's making me feel like I don't even fucking know them. Of course, I know my family members and I'm close. Yeah. But when I go shopping for them, I'm like, damn, I don't know anything.
I mean, I feel that.
But nah, I started my sister's vinyl collection for her. She might have a couple others, I don't know. But okay. She graduated 2006, so that was her era. I got her an Amy Winehouse Back to Black vinyl. That was one of her favorite albums from back then. Rest in peace to one of the ghosts, for real.
That's tough.
Yeah, my mom had been needing like a sound bar. I caught my mom a sound bar and some other shit.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Man.
You know.
Nah, yeah, that Amy Winehouse, that's tough.
Yeah, so we just did a little something for Mother's Day.
Well, man, yeah.
And we potting, you know.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Shout out to your moms. Shout out to your sister once again.
Yeah, yours as well, and all the mothers.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
Where we at with it?
Moving on in, man. So I didn't really have any intro topics to get into. We can go ahead and jump into the albums that really came out over the past weekend.
Yeah, you knew it was a war. It was a war this week, Cari.
Yes. Highly anticipated Friday, May 12th. We had Lil Durk supposed to drop.
Almost Healed,
supposed to drop, and we had NBA Youngboy Richest supposed to drop as well, right?
Durk didn't drop.
Durk did not drop, man.
He pulled out of the race. He said, aha, the same, the track he dropped, aha. And
Pulling
he was like,
out of the race is crazy.
Pulled out of the race.
This is crazy.
Yeah, he seceded.
From the nation.
Absolutely.
Stupid.
But you know how like when Biden became the sole Democratic candidate, you know, Pete Buttigieg he had to secede, or is that what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it's secede or whatever.
I'm with you.
Beto O'Rourke, Kamala.
Yep. Same shit.
Nah, I'm just talking shit. Durk didn't actually secede, but he moved his album date for sure.
He definitely did.
Some could see it as conceding. They conceded. That's what it is. Concede.
Okay.
Secede is what you're talking about. Like, you know, Texas move away.
Nah, I just be talking.
You do just be talking. Shut the fuck up, man. Nah,
I just be on this bitch talking. I don't know.
Look, Cari tries to look. Every opportunity, bro. Right
What?
there. Golden one.
Be trying to set you up.
Absolutely.
I never would do you like
What was
that.
with that
Man.
sarcastic shit right there, then, man?
I don't know. I just, like I said,
Nevertheless, Durk dropped out of the race.
he did. He pushed his album back 2 weeks, so it will come out on May 26th now.
Yes. But Richest Op by NBA Youngboy did drop. That was highly anticipated, whether Durk was dropping or not. I will say, this was a big night for NBA Youngboy. Once the night this dropped, it was all over social media. But that's because he dropped one of those. It wasn't I Hate Youngboy. It was Fuck the Industry, part 2.
Part 2. He dissed a lot of people, allegedly.
He opened the song coming at Drake.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest fucking artist in the world. Or, you know, arguably. But he basically said that Drake called him on FaceTime and let him know that he fucked with his music. But he also let him know that he fucks with Durk. And basically, that's the side he's on. And I can't make any music with you. We can't do shit. Like, I like what you're doing. You're doing great, but I can't fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think that makes rappers feel, or NBA Youngboy? Like,
So I would think it would just be on some like respect shit, you know. Niggas, we know that there's tension there and niggas just go about their ways. But for NBA Youngboy,
for NBA Youngboy,
that's disrespect to him.
in my head, or even for me, it's on some like, man, all this rap shit is fake. Why are you calling me to tell me if you fuck with me?
But I don't really fuck with you.
Like, but you don't fuck with me.
All the industry stuff is really fake. That's why he is naming the tracks that, because it is, man. It's really annoying. Even this whole beef situation with Lil Durk and NBA Youngboy, I'm to the point now where this is just like so orchestrated. None of it is real to me,
Oh, this is all the labels have paid for this beef.
man.
I tried to tell y'all.
I know you kind of said it on the last episode that they were just using it for sales. And you get to the point, I started to think Durk was never going to drop his album on Friday.
Durk even tweeted, he was like, the labels try to pay me to promote this beef shit and I don't take it. Hey, all right.
It's already in the budget. It was already in the album budget.
It came with the advance.
Come on now. But look, I started to get to the point where I was thinking, I don't even think Durk was really even going to drop on Friday, because you remember that album cover that they had before?
Mm-hmm.
It was something completely different.
It was.
And then you see this one. You see this one looks like they took their time and they playing this one out.
Mm-hmm.
They knew the song was coming out. The J. Cole, All My Life, we knew that song was coming out on Friday. I think that was originally always the plan, and they just used that beef to say
to
Durk.
steam some shit up some more, and to have y'all really thinking it was going to
never
drop.
Gonna drop. I start like, come on now, how do we go from this album cover to this album cover, and all of this? Like, no, he was never gonna drop. The song was coming out. They knew the song was gonna hit. Let's add more to the song. We get a video with the song. It was all planned.
I'm gonna go back to NBA Youngboy.
Let's do it.
I'm just gonna touch on the Drake lyrics. We already talked about it. I'm gonna touch them and then we're gonna leave. He said, "Talk to Drake cross FaceTime. He wasn't feeling me. Told me that he fucked with Durk. Damn, that shit getting to me. Told me that he liked the shit I'm doing, but can't do shit with me. So when we cross our ways, fuck what you say, bitch. You my enemy."
Ooh.
Yikes. Nah, for real. Then he moves on.
He's not done. Yeah, he's not
This
done.
was a little questionable at first, but from how many people have said some things on social media, they've kind of gained a clear consensus on what might be going on, Cari. The next line say, Jay a hoe, that nigga played it cold like he was gonna do a feature. So I text his line a muscle sign, so it's gonna be nice to meet you.
Ooh. The boy rhyming.
Jay a hoe.
Jay who?
Cari, the streets say that's Jermaine Cole.
Read the next line though.
Pussy nigga trying to close the door.
Keep going.
Bitch, you ain't heard back from Baton Rouge to NOLA that we cutthroat?
What the part where he say cold? Ain't it like right after?
Yeah. Oh.
That's why I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even catch his little line right there. Jay a hoe, that nigga played it cold like he was gonna do a feature.
There it is.
Ooh, I like his style. I like his style.
Yes, sir.
That nigga's crazy.
He gave it to you right there.
Jay a hoe, that nigga played it cold like he was gonna do a feature. So I text his line a muscle size. I swear it's gonna be nice to meet you.
Yeah, and you remember the story or the alleged rumors that it was that they were supposed to do a song at a certain point in time, and
Youngboy had him waiting like 9 hours or some shit like that.
yeah, basically kept Cole at the studio. He got cold feet. No pun intended. But yeah, so that's definitely probably about J. Cole right there.
Jay a hoe, that nigga played it cold like he was gonna do a feature. So I hit his line and text him a muscle sign. I swear it's gonna be nice to meet you. I heard him do it a cappella. I was like, oh, I'm scared, man.
The way you saying that shit is funny.
He gonna run up on that nigga, man.
Facts. Cole better get security.
No, yeah.
Cole, you better get security.
If there's one person that Cole's like, damn, maybe I can't ride the bike anymore.
Oh yeah, look.
Hey, Cole, like I know you ain't scared of any of the other niggas in the city. You can ride your bike with. Put it up.
Hey, look, man. This is not. What's his name? Diggy.
Yeah.
This is not Diggy Simmons.
Yeah, that little 10 speed you got that you be riding all through Manhattan like you're fucking Kid Cudi in Intergalactic.
Yeah, man.
You put that up.
Intergalactic.
You need to get that Maybach Drake bot. You need to roll that out until 2024, my boy. You need to call. You call Kentrell. Matter of fact, don't call him that because he got a track out that says don't call him that.
Yeah, and he not playing.
Yeah. He not bullshit neither. Don't try it at home.
I mean, bro, you really got to start listening to these rappers. They be telling you.
Absolutely. Like
they be telling you.
You think Jay-Z called Cole line? He's like, hey.
We already got this Tory shit.
That fucking bike. You need to put that up, nigga.
Trash that bike.
Jay-Z been telling J. Cole to put that bike up for so fucking long. Jay-Z done stop fucking with J. Cole because he won't act rich.
Right. He won't be up.
Yeah, Jay-Z like, nigga, level up, nigga. This nigga keep going down. This nigga got chains, took them off, got a car, sold it, got a bike.
Nah, look, you know what's crazy?
He had an Xbox. He only play board games now.
Man, look, I didn't bring this up, and I really just forgot up until now. At the Dreamville Fest, he brought the Rollie back out. He performed the entire...
It was probably a plain Jane Rollie presidential.
Yeah, it was really just a plain Goldie, but it was nice. And he made a point.
Oh yeah, no, not that it ain't.
He made a point to like say I got it back on too. I was like, okay, what do you mean by that?
Oh, he's back. He's back like that. Cole wants the fame again. Cole don't want no fucking fame no more.
I know. That's hilarious.
Imagine one of these niggas coming back and like wanting fame.
That's disgusting.
Nah, but that'll make for a great album though. If they want the fame, like they're gonna be all in the media. Pop star. That's what happens when a Kanye album drops.
True.
That's why niggas be excited, man. Every single time.
True.
Don't let that nigga Ye come out and say he got an album coming out.
Nah, man. You don't need to.
Imagine if it was like the regular, like June type of good music thing, and he comes, album coming out. What you mean? No, he don't need to.
I just think it ain't his climate right now.
What if Yeezy got shit to say?
He always got shit to say. Man, like you said before, he's so far removed from the studio to me. Not to say niggas not working. I know niggas always working, but I just feel like his behind is just his focus ain't 100%.
It's not Yeezy season.
In the music, So like that's why I mean like we don't need that right now. He ain't got time to lock in on just simply the music. He got so much other shit going on. But I mean, if it happens, it happens. Who knows?
All right. Before we leave this, because this is a really crazy question. 5 years ago, it'd be easy. You could just say Kim. You could just say the family. This, that. What makes Kanye happy? Like, and moving forward, what can make Kanye happy or put him in a better space?
Forgiveness.
Like Kim? Are we talking like Pete Davidson? What are we talking about?
From everybody. From all the backlash that he got from the comments. Everything that he lost.
Okay.
Everything that he lost, like his image wise. You know, Kanye is one of those persons, his image is everything to him. Like how do people perceive him? Like, nigga, he lives and dies by that.
Absolutely.
So he needs to repair that to him, to me in a sense. So I feel like whenever he gets to the point where he feels like the love is back fully, whether it be for the fashion, music, industry, whatever, I think that may be what he's seeking, to answer your question. But what do you think?
I don't know. Outside of like maybe one day like getting Kim Kardashian back, which is probably not happening. I don't know.
Wow. Does Kanye not have a driving force?
Isn't Kanye married again?
Allegedly, but I don't know what be going on with these niggas, man.
But I want to move on. We were talking about Fuck the Industry Part 2 by NBA Youngboy. He moved on and he had some harsh things to say lastly about Lil Yachty.
Yeah, told you he's not done, guys.
He said, "Play with me, Lil Yachty mad about JT." And then he called him a bad slur.
No, we can't say.
No, we can't say it.
Okay.
We can't say it. Okay. Not at all. Not here or outside of here.
Okay.
Bitch, play me. Half of y'all ain't got more money than me. Bitch, I've been stacking.
That may be true.
Uzi and JT aren't doing their thing no more?
Once again, these relationships, who knows, bro?
Yeah, I really don't know because why would Lil Yachty call NBA Youngboy asking if he's talking to JT?
I don't know. Maybe they know something we don't.
Well, NBA Youngboy, he got on live and he said it. Type shit.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
And he was like, I don't even know why you would call my phone because you a hoe. I was like, oh my gosh. What? What's this guy's deal, man?
I don't know, man. Once again,
I don't understand.
Can't call it.
What's this guy's deal?
I don't know, son. It's okay.
The album's good though.
I haven't heard it.
For the rap game, he's already projected to sell, I think, like 60,000 records.
Okay, that's good for him. I think that was the same around what he got for Don't Try This at Home as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was a little bit lower than that.
Really? Okay. This project only has 17 songs. Now, there's one thing I did notice.
He got the shit out just so he could beat Durk. He couldn't get 33 for this one.
Okay. For sure.
His shit worked. He did the same thing that Kanye basically did with CLB and Donda. He put this nigga on notice, not on notice, but he was like, yo, you got a drop date. Fuck it. I'm dropping on the same date. So either we dropping head to head or you're going to move your shit. And then Drake was like, fuck that. I'm moving the album. And he moved CLB. Remember?
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
But in the same sense, Youngboy came out of nowhere. Durk already had his release date. He was like, I'm dropping on that date. So either we going head to head or you moving that bitch. Durk kind of moved it. Would you be moving it if it was you? Or you going head to head?
If I'm Durk, I move it.
Why?
Because if you really on some, I'm trying to put that behind me, the beef, I'm on some more positive things moving forward. No matter what, no matter how strong or how weak the project may be, if you drop it on the same day, all that people are gonna talk about is it's always just gonna be a comparison. Who sold more? Who sounds better? Blah blah blah. Like it just takes away from what the project is really supposed to be, right?
Yes, but at the same time, I think that's a win-win for Durk. He sells more. I love NBA Youngboy, and I think I might be a bigger fan of YB, but Durk sells more records by himself. And in my head, on a head-to-head night, first week, Durk sells way more records than NBA Youngboy. He's mainstream.
Agreed, but once again, what I'm saying, I don't think niggas don't start their album process, creating an album, talking about I want to drop on the same day as such and such just to compete against them. They just make their project and they want to
Correct.
just have it all to themselves. That's what I mean. So yes, I agree. He's gonna outsell YB just because he is the bigger artist. But that's all the
That's all the people are
blogs
gonna
and the
remember.
headlines. That's all they're gonna talk about.
Nobody even thought about the content of Curtis.
Exactly.
Nobody.
It was just you lost to Kanye. That's all we talk about. When we think back to 07,
He ended your fucking career. That's it.
all we talk about is that was the end. We don't talk about what songs were on Curtis, nothing. So that's, to me, I think that's why you like, whether or not he did push it back or whatever, I think that's why you like, okay, let me just get my own little day. It adds more value to the project.
My only thing with it is we are quite a few Lil Durk albums in. Should he have been holding on this one for the content? Like, is this one the one? Or could he have used this one as the head-to-head? And this could have been some of his biggest numbers of all time.
Maybe if he did go head to head.
Because are we expecting? I mean, you're saying like holding out on it for the content. Are we expecting this for one of Durk's best albums of all time? Is this the one?
I mean, for who he is now as the so-called voice, yes.
Because out of all of Durk's albums, it doesn't seem bad to me if he has one that's looked at as the head-to-head album. It's just, if it's this one and it's expected to be the best, now I understand. But like, if it was like Signed to the Streets 5, no, we can head-to-head that bitch.
Yeah, of course. And that's why I'm saying I think this one is just a completely different. Like, this is setting him up for the next path.
This is
the voice.
This is the next solo effort.
Right.
Yeah.
And to go back to the single with J. Cole, All My Life, once again, you just said this last week, you know, kind of just talking. You're like, this could be, one of Durk's biggest songs ever in his career. That song right now is number one on like every damn chart, every streaming chart.
I was going to chart for sure.
It's going crazy. So to your point, I just think that's why a nigga don't want that beef or like, let's drop on the same day. He just want to eat on his own.
I got a question.
Listen.
Have you seen that podcast, that bootleg Kev shit that was running around social media about Lil Durk?
No.
All right. So I think they were going back and forth on NBA Youngboy and Lil Durk, things like that. And they brought up the fact that they said, Durk doesn't have any hits. He was like, at all. You saw that going around?
I did. I didn't watch it, but I remember the headline now.
You think that's true? I mean, because what he was basically saying is Back in Blood is Pooh Shiesty featuring Lil Durk. Laugh Now, Cry Later is Drake featuring Lil Durk. Outside of that, do we see, and he was basically calling a hit a Billboard top 10.
No.
And I had to look back on Virgil. What happened to Virgil was a top 20 or top 30 hit, something like that. But
yeah, that was the closest it got.
Yeah, it didn't crack the top 10. And yes, I think that was the closest it got there.
This new track, J. Cole, we'll see what this eventually does. It has potential, like we said, to be his biggest selling streaming track. But to answer that question, I mean, they could be correct. I don't really see him having just so-called hits songs that are topping the charts either outside of features. So yeah, I would say that's correct.
Okay. Are you ready to move on from NBA Youngboy?
Yep.
All right. We already talked about Drake. I said Drake. Durk pushing his album back to the 26th. But he did drop the track All My Life featuring J. Cole.
What an amazing song, man.
Yeah, we didn't actually get into it after the pod. We said we were going to play it then because we had the track.
The day before, yeah, forgot.
Hey, Durk, of course, does what he needs to do. J. Cole, hey.
Jermaine.
He did it again.
Jermaine just...
Time and time again, he gets in that fucking booth. Man. And he turns the pen into some magical shit.
Yeah, it's just crazy how a nigga can just do this for so long. But no, this is a great. Did you say pause?
Yeah,
yeah, pause. But no, this is a great song, man. I had said, when the previews were coming out, it kind of reminded me of like Hard Knock Life. I think I said another Nas song that I can't remember, but it gives me that feeling.
A lot of compared to that. A lot of people have already compared that song to that.
That's crazy. I didn't even see that, but it just gives me that feeling. It's such a happy song, and we don't really get songs like this anymore. And I think that's why I enjoyed it so much more because of that, man. Like, we don't hear music like this, bro. Like, you got kids singing, kids in the video, kids on the chorus. Like, just an amazing track. Durk obviously started the song, did amazing, but like you said, the verse that J. Cole put on this song, this is like my favorite song right now. It's that good.
Really?
Bro, I love this fucking song, bro. I can't get
J. Cole is obviously your favorite verse?
Yeah, of course. Come on now.
I wouldn't say this is my favorite song out right now, but
shit.
Nah, this is hidden. From the moment I heard it, I was like, this sounds great, but we only heard a snippet. So what I need for this to be complete, you have to have the kids on the chorus every single time the chorus comes around. They did so. Mm-hmm. They followed suit. It's amazing. I'm fucking with it. I'm rocking it. Mm-hmm. I said I'm rocking it.
She rocking that thing like.
But yeah, no, I'm playing this song in my car. I'm jamming it, like Cari would say.
Yeah, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
But no, man, this is definitely one of my favorite rap songs that's just out right now. Like I said, it's just a happy song. You don't hear songs made like this anymore, so that's one reason why I just enjoyed it so much. And Lil Durk admitted himself that Cole smoked him on the verse. You don't really hear artists just come out and admit
Durk said that?
Yeah, he said Cole smoked him. He said that's one of the only times like he'd say like he got smoked. Yeah, that's for promo. You don't like niggas admitting that?
I mean, I guess that's cool, but
that ain't the big homie.
My ass, I would have went back in the booth and did that shit over and over until I killed his ass.
Yeah, because obviously you would think Cole, he get Cole's verse first. Because niggas these days, maybe Cole, I ain't gonna lie, Cole really try to lock in with you like in person more. He one of them. But a lot of times these days, niggas just sending shit back and forth.
Cole also probably one of them niggas is like, hey, once I send you this, don't switch your shit up. Like, if you switch your shit up, send it back to me again.
Yeah, but what I was getting to, sometimes they may just send them their part first and then add they shit later. Like, what if Durk just sent Cole the beat and was like, here, do your verse, and then get the shit back and do his verse?
Oh, no, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Oh, okay,
like,
okay.
It could go either way.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, if I'm
you need the
Cole,
verse, you need the verse on there
yeah,
first.
give me your fucking verse. Stop playing games with me. I might need to tweak your verse on your song.
Right. That's who did this? Kanye and Rick Ross. What was it? Devil in a New Dress?
They did that, yes. And
Kanye made Ross go back and redo his verse.
The same thing happened on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy with Monster with Nicki Minaj.
Yep.
He made her redo that shit like 50 times.
And she got the hardest verse.
Absolutely. She smashed all them niggas.
That's crazy. What a time.
No, literally.
Maybe.
No, I'm just playing. I love Nicki Minaj. I love Nicki Minaj.
Bars gonna kill you for that one.
I'm a barb. They can't kill me. I'm a barb.
I don't know. Yo, your access code may not work next time you try to get
Or
in.
yeah, so I try to get the HQ.
Yeah. you gonna swipe your card. It's not gonna work.
That's crazy because by the time I turn around and head back to the car, they're gonna fuck me up.
Don't turn your back.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, do not turn your back on that door.
Barbs fight like Eagles fans.
Scrappy.
They get to it. Yeah. Scrappy dude.
Yeah, it's a lot of New York.
Yeah. It's a lot of East Coast energy.
You know, a lot of Tims in the building.
Yeah, no, like fuck you. We're not saying good morning energy.
Hell no.
Like good morning, beat my ass type shit.
Yeah, now you get stomped out. Don't say good morning to me, nigga. The roosters wake me up.
It's fucked up, man. I'm just trying to be nice, man.
I don't need you, nigga. That's what I got these roosters for.
This is my thing. Cari is so fucking Southern. This nigga is talking to me and the audience about roosters in New York. Name me one place in New York that a rooster belongs. Maybe up north.
Staten Island.
I was about to, no, nigga. I was gonna say maybe upstate.
We're at in Albany.
Yeah. Jordan, the Buffalo area.
Okay, for sure.
Not in New York City. Nigga said Staten Island. Goddamn roosters waking you up in a fucking Staten Island.
This is taxis, nigga. My bad.
I can still hear this nigga. I think it's an Earl Sweatshirt. He was like, bro, it's New York. Y'all niggas can't. He was like, there's so many blocks. He was like, y'all can't even see far.
No, for real, dog. They literally on top of each other.
And shout out to the New York listenership, New York viewership. We not really talking shit. We really just joking. But I can't imagine not being able to get on the freeway and see the entire city stretched out.
Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people that live out there don't even own a vehicle. Back to just the J. Cole. I know we joke about that, but like
walking, subways,
biking, subways, trains, all that, man. Like
I would like to do that though.
I want to experience it that way. Like whenever we do make that trip to New York, because we are still gonna make that trip, I want to get the full experience of everything. The subway, like you said, taxi, Times Square. Like I want to see it all.
I'm trying. I want to see shit and piss on the taxi. You know.
Okay.
Like, you know, the taxi niggas, not the taxi, the subway niggas, I wish I knew. I wish I knew you. Yeah.
Shout out Steve Lacy.
I'm trying to see them niggas pull up, do a dance, something like that.
Okay.
Chop cheese.
You want to see Spider-Man. You know Spider-Man be running through there.
Yeah. Hood Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot that goes on in New York.
I think it's Spider Crib, to be completely honest.
Whomever.
Or maybe, I think...
Beats me. Different lifestyle out there. One thing about Texas, man, so every time my family who's not from Texas, they come here, right? They always talk about how wide our streets are.
Really?
And it's something that you don't really pay attention to until you go to other places. Like you said, New York, we all know how compacted they are. But even other states, bro, if you really compare like how wide our streets are and how we always have like sidewalks and all of that, like that's not normal. It's really not.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Yep.
I mean, I know the style of homes are different. Like, of course, in NYC, they do like the brownstones. They do apartments, penthouses, shit like that. We don't do brownstones. I don't know what the fuck that is.
We don't have.
They got stoops and shit.
Yeah. What's the?
I don't know.
The thing that. The basement. That's why I'm sorry.
I'm like, what is that?
We don't have basements.
Yeah, I know some people that do have a basement, but you have to like build that shit in yourself because our houses don't come with that. Yeah.
Yeah, but up north, every house, they have one.
Why don't we have a basement?
I think we just don't have a need for it in Texas.
What's their need for it?
I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know.
Fuck niggas with a basement.
Okay. Niggas can't have basements now.
Nah, they just give us the garage and they want us to be just happy with that shit. We supposed to make that shit our basement.
Nah. In the attic.
And we live in the spots where like the tornadoes really be hitting. We should have a basement.
Why, I would say it really makes sense for us to have one if you think about it. But yeah, why don't we have one? I don't know. It's a great question.
My parents lucky that they don't have a fucking basement.
Why?
Oh my God, I'd still be living in that bitch.
Living in your mom's basement
Stop playing with
for
me.
life.
As long as it's cheap.
Facts. You're disgusting.
What?
I don't know.
Why did he call me disgusting? I didn't even say. I didn't even make a gesture. That's the type of shit I'm talking about for the audience because y'all can't see it.
Oh my God.
I didn't even fucking do anything. He's just running a narrative. What made me nasty? What'd I do?
For one, to live in your mom's basement.
Oh, okay. Now, yeah, it might be a little funky.
That's what I'm saying.
Just didn't want to pay.
All right.
Damn.
My fault.
You wanted to talk Chase B, Travis Scott, Don Toliver, a new song called Ring Ring.
Ring.
I don't feel like I'm into the phone today. Everybody's singing alone.
Who that?
Juice. Ring Ring.
I just wanted you to tell the pod.
Ring Ring.
Because it's not the fucking song that we're talking about right now.
Oh, I see what you're doing. With that.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bro.
But no, man, like you said, Chase B, Travis Scott, Don Toliver featuring Quavo and Ty Dolla $ign called Ring Ring. Cool little song.
God damn, that's a lot of niggas on the song.
Dog. Fucking.
Why is there so many niggas on it? That song's 6 minutes. It gotta be.
It's only like 3-4 minutes.
Oh, they crammed 7 niggas into that song?
Mm-hmm. Don Toliver just got like the hook and the bridge. You gonna get a verse. And Ty Dolla $ign got his own like little solo part too. But it's a cool little song, man. Chase B is a producer, so I'm sure this is gonna be part of a collab compilation that he probably has upcoming. So we'll see what happens with that. But that was really the only song outside of the Durk single that came out that I really enjoyed. I mean, I'm sure there were some other songs that came out, but those two were really two that I really like. So give those a chance if you haven't already.
Okay. Do we have any more music shit?
Not songs that came out. We just wanted to mention a few things. Moneybagg Yo did announce as well that he has a project. What is that?
I miss y'all just as much as y'all miss me.
It's Moneybagg. This is his message to
I
y'all.
lost more than I ever thought I would, and had no other safe outlet for all the emotions and dark thoughts that came with that other than music. I'm blessed to have an art form to be able to express myself inside and out with y'all. The Mario is the one that all the shit happened to, but nobody understood that I still gotta wake up and be bag every day to provide for my family and continue to carve my legacy. But it's not easy balancing the two. Not to mention when I was wrapping up the album, I was hit with a tragedy that would affect me and my kids forever. Stacked on top of that, me losing Newski, my right-hand man, to the streets, and then my left-hand man, A, to the feds. It was loss after loss in my eyes. While the rest of the world was still moving
Thought it was gonna
on,
be brief.
they still wanted shows, features, and music regardless of what I was going through personally.
Here we go.
When I looked at all the songs I had made during that period, it was way too many to be considered one album. So that's when I decided to drop a tape and an album. When I came up with the title Hard to Love, I was referring to myself. But when I started working more on the project...
All right, that pretty much does it. Hard to Love. He's got that dropping. May 26th. Hashtag bag back.
Did you just come up with that yourself?
Yeah.
Bag.
Don't let it be on here.
Give you 50 feet.
Nah, it's not on here. bag back. Give him 50 feet.
Give him 50 feet.
Nah, yeah. What you think about hashtag bag back?
No, I don't like it.
What if he would have been like hashtag bag back? You would have promoted that?
No.
It would have been like pushing P for him. Hashtag bag back.
Nah.
I'm gonna hit his people.
It don't hit like pushing P.
Nah, because I guess niggas, everybody can be pushing P. Everybody can't be bag back.
So it don't hit the same.
He could tell everybody to be like, everybody bag back because bag back.
It does not hit the same because it don't appeal to everybody. You just answered it yourself.
Yeah. He mad. He keep gotta explain it to me.
How many times I have to keep teaching you a lesson, old man?
Oh man. I'm trying to think of anything that would make it hit the same.
Bro, chill out. But no, look.
What might possibly make it hit the same?
Listen, man. He mentioned that instead of giving us the album first, he's gonna give us a mixtape. and then he's gonna give us the album. How do you feel about that?
I like Bag. And I think that we deserve 2 projects from him since it's been so long. If he wants to give us a mixtape and then a full-length album, I have no issue with that. I think everything that he's going to drop is going to be quality. So, give it.
I agree with you. I think it also just goes back to everybody doesn't know what the numbers are these days. So you kind of got to try to do things to just gauge where shit is. So Bag, yes, we know Bag is huge. He's one of the biggest, like we said before, when he drops his album, it's going to be one of the biggest rap drops of this year. Also within that, though, you still got to see what is the numbers out there. Who's listening? How much can we give? What cities are listening? Niggas got to go on tour. You know, it's a lot of like metrics that go in to this shit. So I think also that's why you get a mixtape first.
He could also just be checking the boxes. Just in case this second or this album don't hit, let's give them niggas a mixtape too. So together, if it doesn't hit, it at least equals what one album would have done.
True. Possibly. But yeah, you get the mixtape first, then you get the album, and we'll just see what happens from there. But still, I don't think, I know I asked you the question, I don't think it affects or changes up his process or his rollout. I think still when he drops this and the second project, it's still going to have the same amount of hype that it would have had if it was just one project as well. So definitely still looking forward to that. Like we said, that comes out again in another week on the 26th. So we'll be playing that when it gets here.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Chance the Rapper has announced, of course, his Acid Rap 10-year anniversary shows. He's already sold out his Chicago, Illinois date.
Of course.
Shout out everybody going. I know my sister's pulling up to that.
Ooh, I did see that, man. That's gonna be so lit.
Yeah.
So lit, man.
But August 19th, that's the first one, Chicago, Illinois. So of course that one's sold out because it's the first one. His second one's going to be the second one's going to be August 26th in Brooklyn, New York at the Barclays. Last one's going to be rounded out in Los Angeles, California, September 21st at the Kia Forum. It says, Chance the Rapper Acid Rap 10-year anniversary show by overwhelming demand. New shows added. Oh, okay. So it was just supposed to be the Chicago show. That got sold out. He added 2 new shows to it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, he's doing well. He's doing well. Not like the old tour.
Chill out. He could sell out one. It's at the United City too. I mean, but it's his hometown. Of course, you know, the 10-year anniversary, they're gonna show out for that. But no, shout out to Chance though. That's what's up, man. You know, we still waiting to see when we're gonna get some new music. But I do love us celebrating the 10-year anniversary, and this is probably arguably his best project to every Chance fan out there. So I definitely understand like the importance of wanting to do the little 3-day tour to celebrate the 10 years of that project. So that's cool, man. But I still need some new music.
What'd he
do?
Why he keep booking these arenas?
What you mean?
Why does he keep booking these arenas, Cari?
What is he supposed to do?
Of course he's going to sell out the United Center in Chicago, Illinois. He's from Chicago, Illinois, Cari. But
right,
if we think back to 2019 when the Big Day dropped, the reason why his entire shit, like his sugar went to shit back that year was because he had to cancel his tour because he had so many arenas booked out and he could not fill those.
Right.
He hasn't put out another album. Where is he getting the numbers or projections to gauge that he can do 3 fucking arenas? I mean, maybe it's because it's LA and New York. He's thinking, okay, it's these 2. Of course, I can do an arena.
Yeah, man. I don't think these, if they don't sell out completely, it's gonna be close. It's a 10-year anniversary of Acid Rap. He could sell out for Acid Rap anniversary. Are you kidding me? Why can't he? You crazy, dude. Why else would he do this if he didn't think he could sell out?
Cari, he did it of course the Chicago show is happening, and of course all the shows are going to happen. What I'm saying was he did it in 2019.
But we all know that project wasn't it. It didn't live up to the hype. This is Acid Rap. Like I just said, this is his.
But he's going to do those songs at every concert anyway. You already know how concerts go.
Not the entire project. I've been to something like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I can say, like, how it would go. I think he gonna sell out Barclays, and you see in LA, he's smart. I'm at the Kia Forum. I'm not at Crypto. I'm not at Staples because I can't sell out Staples.
Yeah. He doing that shit James Worthy and them sold out.
Right.
Yeah. I
The
know.
Forum. But I think he could sell that, man. To me, I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it completely wrong here.
We'll just check the tickets on the night of the event. Or the day of the event.
They'll post it.
Better not be one fucking one ticket out there, Cari.
One blue seat.
Nada.
Shout out to Chance, though. 10 years, man. That's what's up.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're really just talking shit over here. Like, shout out to Chance.
Friend of the show.
For sure. Are you ready to move on from that?
Yep.
All right. Jay-Z has let everybody know that he wants to open a casino in New York City, Cari. All right, it says right here, and this is from, I don't even know, but it's credible. Jay-Z details a plan to open a casino in New York Times Square. The rapper has hoped to open an entertainment venue in the heart of Manhattan through his company Roc Nation's partnership with gambling giant Caesars Palace. In partnership with Caesars Palace.
That's big money right there.
And he's bidding against a number of other groups who all hope to secure a coveted gaming license for the city. In an open letter to New York City, Jay's team revealed that they would plan to give back to the community and enhance the lives of the everyday New Yorkers. The message states the winning group must have a track record of turning words into deeds, of putting New York City and its residents first. People of all races, religions, ethnicities, genders, sexual orientations, and socioeconomic statuses. The winning organization must have a history of campaigning for fair hiring, representation, and reform. Hate, as well as groups that have a history of oppressing the most vulnerable, have no place in New York. He aims to build a casino across 8 floors, existing in a skyscraper on Times Square, right in the heart of Manhattan's Broadway Theater District.
Jay-Z is a guy who has accomplished a lot in his life in every facet that he's ever,
for sure,
placed his name in, his hand in. This, if he pulls this off, this would be probably the biggest accomplishment that he would ever probably would have ever thought that he could do. I don't think it's gonna happen, just because like it's a reason why New York.
This is one of the biggest things ever. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, but it's a reason why they don't allow it right now. But if he were to pull this off, this would be the biggest shit that he's ever done in his entire life.
Absolutely. And I know niggas are probably hating this comparison. Trump opening like that Taj Mahal way back when in Las Vegas.
Yep.
That might be, outside of being president, like one of his biggest claims to fame type shit. Like, I don't know if niggas understand how big opening a casino is. Like that's big. Not even just big money, because I'm sure niggas are just thinking about the amount of money that's rolling in.
There's so
that's
much
big
more
business.
that go.
Like
Yeah,
the politics behind what it takes to get a casino open. If that were to come to fruition, we already know Jay-Z is big time, but in my head, just knowing business and knowing certain things behind it from a bird's eye view, you as well, Cari. Oh, Jay-Z is like that. If he gets that casino, if I see that at all, you don't have to tell me anything else. That's that nigga.
He could do whatever.
That's that nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, because like you said, it's when things like that. I mean, because you got to think it's the state, it's the city, it's the gambling association, whoever that may be. It's so many like different hands.
The entire the Chamber of Commerce,
right?
The entire city and state is intertwined,
right,
into that. And there's inner workings behind that you don't even know about.
Mm-hmm. And you talk about, somebody who you look at he's powerful.
Talking about a multi-billion-dollar business.
He's a billionaire, But if you get that, like you said, and you start shaking hands and rubbing backs with these people that we just mentioned, I mean, yeah, man, you could speculate like it's probably nothing that he couldn't accomplish. Like he probably would never hear the word no ever again.
Because it's Jay-Z and he's famous. Donald Trump, I just talked about, he's famous. But when you think about everybody else, of course you can go Google it, but right off the top of the head, when I go, Cari, like, who owns the MGM Grand? Do you know? Or like any of the things attached, because you know they're all attached, like the Excalibur or the like. There's a bunch of those that are out together. The Bally's, like, do you know who owns any of those?
No.
These niggas are getting the multi-billions type shit.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Niggas don't even know who the fuck these niggas is.
You know, niggas walk right past you, don't even know. This type of money I want.
And they have dealings every single day with a bunch of other niggas that are touching that type of money that you don't know, that you walk past every single day. So it's not even necessarily like scary on like a criminal thing, because everything they're doing is legal. I'm just mean like certain shit is so big time, it's scary.
Mm-hmm. For real.
You know, like you dealing with like,
it's just like, oh,
basically niggas with no faces.
Like, whew. That's why I say, man, like conversations and meetings and buildings you never seen. Like,
you having a conversation with guys with no faces.
Oh, this building been here this whole time?
Oh, and this is what y'all doing here?
That shit been hidden in plain sight this entire time.
It's like that sometimes.
I love that.
I mean, but I want y'all to know that's like that in every single major city in the world.
Yeah. We just talked about them setups in them China houses.
Yeah. I ain't talking about them China houses. Let's move on. Let's go.
Shout out Jay-Z.
Where we at with it next, Cari? Where we at with it next?
So staying in family tree a little bit, moving on from Jay-Z, we want to talk about Kanye West.
Damn, we're going to talk Jay-Z, J. Cole, and Kanye in one pod?
It's a great pod, man.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let me correct myself. Ye, the artist formerly known as Kanye West.
The artist formerly known as Kanye West. There you go. Check yourself, Cari. Check yourself, young Rory.
You know what I'm saying? Let me put some respect on his name.
Yeah, man, that's a king you talking about, man.
Exactly, man. Black King. But Adidas and Ye have resumed the Yeezy sales. The partnership has resumed.
Yeah, I saw that. I got a little bit more on that too.
Talk to me.
All right, this is as of May 11th. They said Adidas will sell some of the merchandise from its defunct Yeezy partnership with rapper Kanye West and donate a part of the proceeds to international organizations. The German sportswear giant, which is Adidas, has been in a predicament over the Yeezy stock since it cut ties with Kanye West over his anti-Semitic comments late last year, with the controversy weighing on its stock and hitting its bottom line, because you know they were set to lose damn near $1 billion. Millions of Yeezy brand shoes with a retail value of 1.2 billion or euros or $1.3 billion are sitting in storage after their sales were put on hold. But that's all going to resume. They're going to get the rest of that shit off. They're going to sell. The proceeds are going to be divided between Adidas. A lot of it's going to go to charity. And they said there's going to be a portion in commission that Kanye West will receive.
Okay.
From what I was told, that's somewhere around 15% commission.
Okay. That was going to be my first question. Like, yes, I understand the charity. Adidas still got to get their cut. But what was Ye going to get out of all this? So 15%?
15% commission on every item sold.
Okay. Because, man, I know it's all messed up at this point, but he still deserve shit more than that. But if 15 is the number, and 15 when you talking billions, when you talking about 400, 500 billions in sales and revenue, that's still a lot of money.
Yeah, but we shouldn't have to break it down like that, because I mean it's his shit.
I agree. I agree. But at first I was thinking he wasn't gonna get anything when they made this deal. So that's why I was like, okay, let me first like see what he's getting. But go ahead.
What I will say, and I said this in the group with you and Hop when this was first sent out to us, because I think Hop sent this to me and you. I said, this is fucked up because, you know, they giving Kanye a small cut of his own shit, the shit that made him a billionaire. Like we said, like a lot of niggas think this rap shit makes rappers their fortune, and it's not that. It's their ventures outside of this, and it's Yeezy that's made Kanye West a fortune. And now they're giving him a small cut out of it. But I'm saying this is still a W on Kanye's side, because when all of the original comments came out, they stripped Kanye basically immediately. And we were told there was no way they would ever work with Kanye again. It's not happening. We're not going to work with Kanye again, and we're not selling the sneaker again.
You're correct.
We're going to figure it out. We'll pivot.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
There's no fucking pivot when he's influenced an entire generation. So
You want to hear some numbers?
go ahead, yeah.
In February, Adidas estimated that the decision not to sell the existing Yeezy merchandise would cut the company's full-year revenue about $1.28 billion and its operating profit by $533 million. In the first quarter alone, the discontinuation of the Yeezy business cost Adidas nearly $440 million in sales.
Oh yeah, y'all need that nigga.
Stop playing, bro.
I said they have to
million?
they have to sell these sneakers and merchandise right now just for them to buy enough time to think of a new strategy. Once we run out of these Yeezys, guys, what the fuck are we gonna do?
Bro,
are we gonna become one of these apparel brands that fold after the pandemic?
Bro, they really just trying to stay afloat right now.
Oh, I know.
Like, no lie.
We lost Ivy Park. Beyonce couldn't do shit for us. We couldn't keep Kanye. We just couldn't keep him.
How do you replace $500 million in 3 months without Ye? You don't. That's a rhetorical question.
And because Adidas, like we've said this a couple pods ago, has already taken such a turn away from artists. Away from athletes and more into artists. Mm-hmm. All of the athletes have been searching for brand deals elsewhere. They're locked up at Reebok. They're locked up at Under Armour. They're locked up at Nike. They're locked up within Nike at Jordan. They're not going over there.
Might get ugly for Adidas, boy.
I want to see what the next 4 to 5 years looks like for Adidas if they don't completely mend their relationship with Kanye West. Or Ye, the artist formerly known as Kanye West.
But no, I agree that they're definitely using this time right now. They have a timeline. I don't want to say a deadline, but they have a timeline. Like you said, whenever this surplus of Yeezys runs out, they need to have their next plan already in motion.
For sure.
So they have a timeline. However, they can track how long they can get rid of what they have left, right? So whenever that time comes, bro, if they don't have that next plan in motion, you mentioned what the next 4 to 5 years for Adidas looks like. Nigga, bankruptcy, discontinuation. It's not gonna be no choice, man. You can't continue to lose $500 million in 3 months and survive.
Yeah, it just sounds insane for a corporate giant like Adidas to go under. You know?
Agreed.
When we have plenty of other apparel brands that have taken their dip and still have found ways to pivot and not go under. You know, Converse used to be a sports shoe.
Correct.
And One, Shaq, we talk about all those. Once they realize they're not going to be what they need to be anymore, Adidas can figure it out. You know, they can do the same shit that if LeVar Ball gets this shit right, or his shoe right at least, he can do this. And this is what he's trying to do. He's trying to license himself within all of the middle and high schools to where that's their basic shoe when the shoes come in for the season.
I was about to say, you cutting out the middle, man.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
If Adidas were to hit that immediately, they'd be perfect.
Growth.
Yeah, of course.
I agree.
Just got to find perfect ways to pivot. And that's probably what you'll start to see from them if they don't revamp.
Yeah, I mean, or they can just hope that Biden gets elected for a second term, and he just buy him out.
Okay, yeah.
Biden
right.
love giving away money, so I'm sure if Adidas needs it, if they need a buyout, just go holler at Joe Biden.
Absolutely,
He'll give you some money.
but
So they'll be all right.
You got to prove there's at least somebody over there on the exec team that's Ukrainian. You're fully American. He's not gonna fucking give it to you. He gives shit about the American people.
Oh, that's funny, man.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get Donald Trump.
For real.
Man, I just keep thinking if he doesn't become the Republican candidate, we're looking at another brand new America coming up soon. Like, it's just because if you get 4 more years, whoever wins next, if it's Biden or Trump, you already know what to expect. If you get 4 more years Trump, you know what to expect in these 4 more years Trump. If you get 4 more years Biden, you know what to expect then. If Trump doesn't become the Republican candidate to sit in the election, and it's one of the other new ones, we're potentially looking at a brand new world again. Now, I think they all got a much more level head these days than Donald Trump. They're not the far right, you know? But I don't want to get there, but sorry. You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Young Thug. They're in the midst of trial. This is one of the looniest fucking trials I've ever seen in my life. Jeez. Golly, this trial fucking sucks. I just can't wait for them to call this a mistrial or for them to just
call it quits.
Call it quits.
Just let Thug and walk.
These niggas have been in jail entirely too long, and it seems as though nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. They're holding attorneys and public defenders in contempt of court, and instead of arresting them, fining them, they're having the fucking public defenders and attorneys provide lunch for the entire prosecution team and judges and things like that.
Just doing things that are just so out of the ordinary.
These niggas in court eating Magic City.
Yeah, bro. They was in there. The chicken. You know how good chicken wings from the strip club is?
Now, I have heard about, don't get on me, y'all, especially our Atlanta fan base. I've heard about the Magic City kitchen. I haven't been, but they said that shit go absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
It has no place in that goddamn courtroom. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. There's aesthetic to everything. You can't bring the Magic City kitchen into that goddamn courtroom. Man. And the judges and them was in there cheating. It was, no more contempt. no more fines. Contempt. He's not going to jail anymore, guys.
They was in there blessing them people.
Oh my gosh.
Them chicken
I ain't gonna lie, that shit looked amazing. They had rice and shit.
Exactly.
Rice looked dirty in a bitch.
Thug made that call. That rice looked dirty.
Yeah, Tucker.
In a bitch. What the fuck was that, yo?
You don't ever call Thug Tugger?
No.
Nah, yeah, you did. Stop playing. There's never a point you called Thug Tugger.
Only when he said it in his verse on the ad-libs.
Nah, there was times like...
Baby, hey. That's the only time.
There'd be times like I would pick Cari up in my whip type shit.
What?
I'd have like Ox going... Like, bro, put that tug on. I'd be like, nigga, what the fuck did you just say? He'd be like, that brand new Tugger.
Bro, why y'all is
like shit? Excuse me, nigga?
That's
like,
a grown ass man.
He'd be like, Young Thug, Tugger.
Nah.
I'm like, all right, bro. Like, you ain't got to call him that, but.
Nah, I never called him that. Never. That story you just told was a lie.
Everything this nigga say, I say is a lie, bro.
Whatever, dude.
I mean, everything I say, he say is a lie.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you a lie. You a lie.
Raise your right hand. The guy say you never called him Tugger.
My right hand.
You never called Thug Tugger?
Once again, no.
Nah, bro.
I may have said the lines of the song once again in the ad-libs. Tugger, baby. You know he used to say that, but I never addressed him as Tugger. Never in my life. Like, stop playing me on this pod.
Yeah, it's dirty.
Like, what are we talking about?
That's dirty to just be calling him.
Like, what?
Come on,
Tugger?
Bro. Yeah, like.
No.
All right.
Tugger? Come on, bro. You know me better than that, man.
You'll never call him Slap?
Nah.
Okay.
Slime? No. Anyways, man, free Thug.
Yeah, but we didn't really get into it. They're in trial. He gets sick. He's having chest pains.
Correct.
And he has to be escorted out and taken to the hospital. Atlanta rapper Young Thug was taken to the hospital for a second day. So this was 2 days in a row after feeling sick with chest pains, according to the judge presiding over the trial. Lawyers told the judge that rapper blah, 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 wasn't feeling well. Chest pains. In a previous bond motion, lawyers claimed the rapper is suffering from exhaustion and malnutrition after spending more than a year in jail on gang charges. Williams is more than 24 that's charged in yada about the YSL RICO, blah, blah, blah. Prosecutors said the gang members have engaged in blah, blah, blah. Okay, they're just talking about the RICO at this point. But yeah, chest pains.
And they said the trial is set to last 9 months to a year.
You are fucking kidding. This is not the right to a quick and speedy trial.
No way. And we almost really at the point now of 16 months since they got locked up. They got locked up like January, February of last year. 16 months. It's close to 16. Like, if my math is correct, it's like 14, 15, 16 months. Right? But yeah, man, it's going to be maybe 2-3 years if this trial continues. But once again, I don't think it is. I think they're going to get to the point where either there's a mistrial or he just not going to be found guilty. Like, how are you getting... I don't understand what's taking so long. That's my point. Why are we getting to the point where it's going to take 9 to 12 months?
Well, first we had the problems with the jury.
But before the problems, they were saying that it could last. I know there were a lot of things that... You're correct, though. There was a lot of things that happened.
And we had the problem with the lawyers.
The lawyers. Also, the guy that tried to sneak Thug a pill. What else, bro? Just so much. I don't know, but I've never seen shit take this long. I'm with you. Like, I thought this would be wrapped up. When they first got locked up, we thought this would be wrapped up by the end of the year before we end up getting that trial date, but we'll see. This may continue until 2024, early 2025. We'll see.
They thought that Thug was getting out by summer. Thug ain't getting out by... I remember, don't you remember, they were like, yo, Thug coming out by summer.
No,
You ready
sir.
for that?
No, sir.
Not happening. He's already spent more than a year in jail. I can expect to see 2.
Easy.
And the way that this is going, if they don't miss trial and they take this all the way to the end, they're going to sentence him something. Like, come on.
Shit, he gonna have so much time served, he probably still get out.
On RICO.
Maybe he don't get as many counts as they claim to have against him.
It's a RICO.
Correct.
Do you remember what we named episode 40?
40? No.
40 Burger.
Oh shit. Oh yeah?
That he talking about time served. When have you ever heard a nigga
Don't matter.
get time served on a RICO?
On a 40 burger is crazy.
Yeah, no. They taking that nigga out for the count, bro.
Man, time served on a Rico.
Take me out to the ball game.
I mean, it's gonna be like a life situation, like the movie. Because that's the only way he getting out. The last shit he gonna be is at a Yankee game, nigga. For real.
Shit, nigga. I love YSL, so I feel bad making these jokes. Baseball's not gonna exist. When those fuckers get
Baseball
out.
not existing is crazy. Them niggas gonna be old. Damn, Thug.
Who was it that just fucked around? Like somebody just got. Oh, golly. We talked Tory Lanez, right?
Yeah.
We didn't talk if they actually like come down and they,
Give him 20.
22, nigga.
Yeah.
But if they give him a max, like say they give him 9, you still don't see this nigga for 5 more years.
Tory.
Sure.
Yeah,
like
fact.
y'all should be expecting to not see Tory for at least the next 5 or 6 years. Because he's gonna get this little bit of time that he has in here as time served. That's 6 months.
Yeah.
But Say he gets 9 years. Cut that in half, 4.5. He has 6 already. That's 4. You'll see him in 4 years.
If they don't extradite him, still don't know how that worked with the time over there.
Oh, he's going back to Canada.
Because it could be something where like he ain't gonna be able to come over here, but he's still just gonna be making music.
I'm going back to Canada. Fuck.
Anyways, though.
Going back. Where we at with it next, though? Damn, because my list of shit always seems to disappear when it's time to move on to the next thing. We were talking about Young Thug being hospitalized. We didn't put in, I hope Young Thug is doing well.
Absolutely.
Free Young Thug. We want to see him out. We want to see him healthy. We want to see him with his family, his kids, his girl, his people, thriving, making good music, making money, setting his people up for success, setting his family, his team, his business up. We don't want to see him locked up anymore. Free that nigga Thug. Speaking of hospitalizations, we haven't spoken on Jamie Foxx in a while. There's been a lot of clutter, bullshit going around the media on what is and what's not with Jamie Foxx. So until we actually heard something credible, we stayed the fuck out of shit. You know, like that's
what we always do.
That's what we do. Like we didn't report on Meg Tory till the end of the verdict. But same thing goes with Jamie Foxx, because that's a legend. When we speak on somebody like Jamie Foxx, not only is that a Texas native legend, that's an industry entertainment legend, an acting legend, a vocal legend, a creator legend, a comedic legend. So we want to have the utmost respect when we talk about him. He had a traumatic experience. We're still not 100% sure what that was or what that outline detailed, but his family has made it clear that they want to keep that private. So, you know, that's to be respected as well. But there were some nasty rumors that were going around that were basically saying Jamie Foxx's family is still with him in the hospital weeks after he had that traumatic experience, and they're in there preparing for the worst to happen to him.
Yep.
That turned out to be completely fucking false. His daughter came out on social media and debunked that. She was like, yo, I don't know why y'all run with everything that comes out on this crazy ass social media. My father's just fine. He's been out of the hospital for weeks. This nigga was playing pickleball yesterday. We got business to announce to you niggas next week. Okay? So stay tuned, all right?
Yeah.
One, love.
Facts. That pickleball is hilarious.
That wasn't a direct quote, but basically in a spicy way, that's what she basically said. Hey, we good over here. Yeah. Stop putting that fake shit out. My dad is not only good, he's moving, he's around, he's active, he's swinging that racket.
You feel me? Thanks for everyone's prayers and support.
Yeah, that PB, not peanut butter, that pickleball racket. Push your teeth.
Okay.
My fault, bro.
Bro.
I'm high energy today.
Nah, I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But no, back to Jamie Foxx, man. It's good to hear from the family, from the daughter specifically, that he's good. Everything's good with that situation, because like you said, you know, we never want to speak on anything until we know for sure. But still, when you're seeing these rumors, of course you're going to speculate.
All you're concerned is a motherfucker, right. Especially if that's all you're saying. It took a while, and of course, respect to the family, because they can take their time on whatever they want. But it took a while after the fake reports came out for the Fox family to debunk it. So once that started to get out, no one said it was wrong, and it lingered. It was like, oh shit, this might be what's going on, because no one's came in to rebut. But it took a while. They came and let us know what the real deal was. I'm glad and grateful. We've been praying for Jamie Foxx. I ain't gonna lie. Because after we heard there was a traumatic experience, there was more fake rumors or speculative shit going around on what actually might have happened. We don't know. But may God be with him. Prayers up to Jamie Foxx. I hope he continues to get better and better and better, because we want to see Jamie Foxx return to full health. And he's a person that we want to see in front of the camera being him, behind the mic, being him. So, but we want to see him healthy with his family first. So, do you have any more remarks on Jamie Foxx?
Oh, sure.
All right, we can round this out. We got one more thing to talk about. John Morant doesn't want his job, does he, Cari?
You mean Ja Wick?
Yeah. Ja Wick.
Yeah. Ja Rule.
Shit. Ja Uzi.
Ja Uzi Vert.
Jlock. Jlock.
Jalock.
Jlock. Jlock.
That's nasty.
We saw another video on Instagram surface or on social media surface. It rooted from Instagram Live. There was a friend of Ja Morant's that was in the car. They were both in the front seats, front driver and front passenger, I believe, with Ja Morant in the front passenger. The other guy's filming. He's on Instagram Live, not a recorded video, or it is recorded, but they're streaming live. There are multiple people, their comments, and Youngboy's playing in the back.
Album just dropped.
Ja Morant love him some Youngboy. And all of a sudden, they turn the camera away from Ja Morant and they turn it back. And there's a nice little figure inside of Ja Morant's hand. His best friend immediately puts the phone down. You know how social media is. You know how these young niggas are. They're going to find everything, Cari. They clip this entire video back to when he posts or pulls up an image from the bottom of the car up to his head. What is it, Cari? It's a gun. Ja Morant is toting another gun on Instagram Live after he was just NBA disciplined, fined, and every other thing you could think of, ridiculed.
Like two months ago, I think.
Yeah. He already was basically facing being kicked out of this league, being removed, excluded, and they gave him another chance. And he did it again, Cari. He's already been suspended from all activities with the Memphis Grizzlies.
Because it's off season right now, so yes. He can't go to the building, can't work out at the building, no team activities, no practices. That's where we are right now.
This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of this situation. We're speaking to y'all. This came out on Sunday morning. We're speaking to y'all recording on Sunday evening. Of course, this is the Monday pod, but we are at the very surface level of this incident. Cari, I think they're gonna do it.
I think Ja gonna be suspended for, I want to say the whole season.
Yeah, they're gonna get him out for a season.
Gonna be suspended the entire season, bro. Like, no lie. And if it's not the season, it's gonna be like 50 games. But I think at this point, you got to make a statement.
Yeah, it's unacceptable at this. I love Ja Morant, I'm not saying it's unacceptable to me. If you're the NBA and you're trying to stand on certain grounds, rules, and regulations, and the firearm is a no-no for you, and you've already given some grace, you got to handle business. This is a point in time where you just got to get down to brass tacks, guys. And that's what it's time to do for Adam Silver and the NBA. And I think they're going to hand down a full season suspension to Ja Morant. And I think that's being gracious.
Absolutely. And I think just to add more to that, like you just mentioned with the team, the Memphis Grizzlies organization already suspending you from all activities in the offseason, that just lets you know that not only, like you said, from the NBA, from Adam Silver, from the entire association, the team has to make a statement.
Yep.
They have to. You can't continue to do this, man. Ja, he's a star, bro.
And you can't keep doing this to your team.
Yeah, it's bad all the way around. So yes, I think this upcoming season, Ja's gonna be suspended for the entire season. He's gonna lose deals. Ja really need to get his act together, man, because he
100%.
pushing it.
100%.
He really pushing it, bro. Like, yeah, he's great, man, but your ass will be out the league. They don't care.
The thing, it don't
matter how talented you are, bro.
but it's not proven yet. It's proven that you're great, but your ability to be a star and have longevity, thrive, be a champion in this league has not been proven yet.
He ain't got enough tenure. You know, when you work in, let's just compare corporate America, you have, say, a role, a new position that you step into. You have people who have been in that role before you. They may be more tenured or have more, Seniority. Ja hasn't established that enough yet. Yes, we know that potentially you maybe could get there at a certain point in your career. Maybe one day you're an NBA champion. Maybe one day you are the number one face of the league. But right now you still just a raw talent and you ain't proved nothing. Yes, you're Ja Morant, but you have not proved anything. So my point is, for certain players, athletes specifically, when you earn enough respect, you can mess up.
You can mess up. You got a little bit more leeway to fuck up.
Exactly. You can mess up. When you ain't earned nothing, you can't continue to mess up. They will get your ass out of here.
All Ja Morant is right now is potentially one of the greatest.
Exactly. You haven't proved anything.
You're not he's just potentially one of the greatest.
They will get you out of here, bro. Fast. They will pull your deals, your sponsorships. You're going to lose that Nike deal.
No. I want y'all to know it is a weekend and business is not running because this was Sunday. Monday morning. Every fucking thing this nigga has is gone.
Ja Morant, bro. I can't believe it.
Don't you remember that? It was, what was it, Powerade that they were trying to revamp? They didn't take that deal away from him. They just stalled it. It's over.
Powerade, that's gone.
It's over. That's Coca-Cola. Like, niggas don't even realize the inner workings of deals. Right. The way Interscope is signed to UMG, the way Motown is still with QC, but it's this. Powerade is Coca-Cola. How do you fuck off one of the biggest deals you could ever score? If you are big enough to land a Coca-Cola deal, you are Michael Jackson-like. You can't fuck a Coke deal.
You ain't learned nothing from the 80s.
Sour, man.
To the video, once I saw it, I literally sent to our group message. I said, "There's no way.
There's no fucking way.
There's no way." I couldn't believe what I was watching. I'm not even like, bro. It's crazy. It's sad because it's like, yo, I
told you pre-production
help.
Was stressing me out.
Yes, bro.
Real life.
I was like, no way. This is not real.
It was like the nigga was one of my kids. I'm like, yo, what am I gonna fucking do with this nigga, man?
I was watching a pregame show for the game 7 that came on, and you know they talking about it, and just the headline at the bottom, Ja Morant posts a gun, IG. I'm like, there's no way I'm reading this again. This nigga did it again. It's sad, man. It's sad. You can only just hope, really, 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 because after the first suspension, they tried to say everything was okay. He got help. He went off to a little rehab center in Florida. All that right. Ja really needs to get right. And I can only just hope that he fixes, whether it's his circle,
he don't get it,
his environment, his family, whatever he needs to get right, bro, from this point on, because you don't get a third.
It's not gonna happen.
You don't get a third chance. This is it.
He doesn't get it. His friends.
I hope he gets it.
The thing about it is, by 23, I feel like we were starting to get it. Yeah. We were starting to get it by then. Now 25, I feel like for real, like we got it. We got it. But not only do you not have to do any of that anymore, you don't even have to keep that kind of company that wants you to tote straps anymore. Like you have enough money to change everything around you. Mm-hmm. I don't understand, especially if that's not the ilk you were even from before, what you're searching for. Now, there was a point in time, like in school, like niggas search for that type of thing, but
you gotta fit in. You gotta establish who you are.
Yeah. just sometimes you end up liking it. Sometimes you don't. I liked it for a while. I didn't like it after a while when I decided what I wanted to be as a grown man. That shit had to end.
Facts. I saw enough wrong shit happen.
Oh my fucking God. It got scary.
That's what me and bro. Like I'm always my entire life. Like I didn't have to experience it myself. You could tell me a story or I could see it my damn self, and that's all I need. I don't need to go down that route. I just saw you take that route and look what happened to you. I don't need to try it. You know what I'm saying? Ja wants to see it for himself.
Yeah, you want to open the curtain.
For what?
Nah, niggas wanted to open the curtain for a while.
Yeah, but not at the point.
Not at 23
where you're 22,
anymore.
23, and you're a star. You got $200 million contracts on the line.
He's doing 16, 17, 18, 19-year-old shit. 20 maybe.
Yes, we all did it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You doing wild boy shit. You doing college boy shit. You doing in the street boy shit.
Like, bro, you got it's just so much. Like, you're a father.
You're a brand deal. He has kids?
You got a little girl.
You have brand deals. Like,
come on now.
And I know niggas don't want to be role models, but there's a certain point that you just have to understand, bro. There's little niggas that got your action figures, bro.
Your jersey.
There's little niggas that have your jerseys. When they shoot the ball, they call your name out. When they dunk the ball on their little tight basketball goal in the house, Ja Morant is what they saying, bro. Like, and the shit that you doing out there is attached to that too. Like, nobody said don't tote a strap. Like,
facts.
Just don't have to tote it on Instagram behind music that's talking about murder.
That's my thing, to add more to you speaking on the kids and the influence and the impact. Ja has his own signature shoe. They're wearing your shoes, Ja. They wearing your shoes, man. But yes, to you, once again, protect yourself, nigga. Carry your strap, whatever. If you got a tote, you got a tote. But
you're Ja Morant. You have enough. You can have security to tote.
To this video, once again, where, you know, the first little thing you want to give bro leeway, whatever. This one, no leeway, because he looked at the camera, saw that it was IG Live, saw it was recorded.
Then pulled the strap out.
The camera moves off of him, comes back to him, and he has the strap in his hand showing it. Why? That's why I'm just like, I can't. No, Ja. Like, this one is all
because his dumbass, this is the thing. Ja Morant's dumbass thought that just because this is not my Instagram live page, y'all probably ain't gonna see it on my homie shit.
Stupid. And it was only like 100 people in there, but
gives a fuck, nigga, you're Ja.
Like, Ja, what are we talking about?
The last time, it was his Instagram live.
Exactly. So yeah, you was caught regardless, but yeah, man.
What a fucking idiot.
It's sad, bro. It's sad. You can only just hope, like I said earlier, that he just gets it together, whatever he needs.
I'm sorry for calling him a fucking idiot. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean calling him an idiot.
It's just it's frustrating.
He is young.
It's frustrating though.
But goddamn,
it's frustrating.
I understand bumping your head. I understand bumping your head again, but you can't keep bumping your head on the same door. You got to open up the door and make it to the next one. And I don't mind if you bump your head there at the next one trying to get through.
Facts.
You can't bump your head at the same door twice.
That's real. That's real.
Fuck. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me three times, you can't get fooled again. Stupid ass George Bush, man. You ready to get out of here, man?
Yeah, bro.
I don't think we got any more topics, man. I think that concludes shit. That's been episode 238 of the Rise and Grind podcast. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies, all the mothers, all the stepmothers, all the caregiving mother figures, all the second mothers, auntie mommies.
Auntie mommies.
Yeah, man. Episode 238 of Rise and Grind podcast. We out of here. It's your boy Roderick.
Cari, we out.
Let's go.